Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 13 of Thaumcraft for Addons. We're starting today over here by the osmotic enchanter that I built a few episodes ago, because I've done some off-camera work here in making some new armor and enchantments and stuff on it, or rather, I basically took the armor that I had and I've put some new enchantments on it. So we've got Respiration and Aqua Affinity on there, nothing too interesting on there. We've got Protection 4 now, and Haste that was there before. And then on here we have Ascent Boost and Pounce. Now, yeah, so let's go and recap quickly what these two are. These are Ascent Boost and Pounce are two of the new ones added by Thaumic Tinkerer. Down here, sir. Whereabouts are they? They're right here. So Ascent Boost is the one that allows you to jump higher than normal, right? And then we've got Pounce over here, which increases your damage while you're airborne, basically, which is... So both of those are really, really nice ones. Now... Ascent Boost, Ascent Boost goes all the way up to 4. I tried 4, and then when you have the Boots of the Traveller and Ascent Boost 4, basically you jump about 30 blocks into the air. So which would be sort of like maybe about up to here. And that's just, you know, that's literally how high you would jump, and I was just thinking, well, realistically, that's too impractical of a jump height, so I sort of had to scale it down to Ascent Boost 1, which is, you know, that's the lowest that you can go with it, and that still creates a pretty tall jump there. So, yeah, I'm pretty much happy with Ascent Boost 1. Anything more than that is a bit too unwieldy to use around a base, because you've got roofs like this. Boink, bonk. Yeah, that was happening a lot. But anyway, yeah, so that's those guys, and the Pounce, I haven't actually tried that out yet, but I'm sure that's going to be fairly good, especially if we're flying around and using our wand focus. I wonder if it applies to all damage, especially with the wand focus anyway. And then we've got the Boots of the Traveller here. Threw some Haste 3 on there, because I believe it says here in the Thaumaturge under the Artifice tab, if you throw Haste on these, they'll actually go a little bit faster. I'm not sure, I can't remember where I heard that, but I feel like I am moving a little bit faster now that I've thrown Haste on the Boots of the Traveller. I think that's definitely happened. I also threw some Protection on there, as well as Feather Falling 4. I used to have the one that was... Let's see, what one? This guy here, Shockwave. I used to have Shockwave on there, but I noticed that even with the really big Ascent Boost, I was coming back down, and, you know, I've sort of shown in the past how you don't take any damage from falling, from not very much damage at all. And it just seems to not really hurt the monsters. I figured that the whole Shockwave thing, it's sort of more proportional to how much fall damage you take. So if you want to use the Shockwave focus, or the Shockwave enchantment, sorry, you need to use something a little bit beefier, like your Void Boots. I haven't re-enchanted those guys. But something else that I've enchanted here is another Pickaxe of the Core. I threw Efficiency and Disintegrate on the same guy. Now, Disintegrate is an enchantment that makes you destroy soft blocks faster, and stone is included in that list. So let's come over here to some areas where I've done a little bit of more arcane boring. So let's go ahead and just mine out a little bit with this guy. So well, I guess we'll start off with Super Duper Mega Flooper to give you a comparison. So that's Efficiency 5 working for us, as well as Silk Touch there. So this is Disintegrate and Efficiency 5 combined. It's pretty much instantaneously mining. But the thing about it is that when you get to blocks like this, it doesn't break them. You have to come in with another pickaxe like that to sort that out. So I guess at first I kind of wrote that off as a little bit of a downside, but now that I think about it, that's actually kind of useful. Oh, hello. Okay, I didn't think that was going to work on amber. Well, there you go, it works on amber, apparently. It doesn't work on iron, I don't think, but my point was that I thought this... Man, that kind of sucked. I thought that if it would be... You could, like, you know, do this and crazily mine around like you normally would. I wonder if it works on this. It does work on that. It seems to actually chain up, unless I... Anyway. That's actually... Yeah, that actually kind of turns me off a little bit from using this. I thought it would have been kind of interesting to use this as a pick to just quickly mine out stone in an area. I mean, it's particularly useful in a place like this, I suppose, where you're just going to be manually mining out your stone, but... Yeah, it doesn't have Silk Touch or anything like that on there. I don't think it's it's pretty much too expensive to put Silk Touch on there with Disintegrate and Efficiency 5 on there. Interestingly though, the interesting thing comes when I mine out some clay. Oh, okay, it's instant mining this now. I was doing a bit of mining before and that wasn't happening. So let's do that. That's the comparison there again. And that's instant mining clay now. It wasn't before, but it sort of made me... what it was doing, it was mining at the same speed as the Super Duper Mega Pix. So what I'm thinking was happening... What I think the way that it works is that basically when you're mining something that the Disintegrate knows is a harder block than stone, like the Disintegrate sort of activates. Like I'm guessing like the Efficiency and Disintegrate sort of working together there, and the Efficiency is being overridden by Disintegrate, and Disintegrate's causing you to not be able to mine that out. I don't know how long it would take to mine this out. You probably just can't. It probably treats it like it's bedrock or something. That would take blooming ages, probably. But that seems to have gone away now that the clay is... It seems to mine the clay out instantly now, so... But that was good before when it sort of taught me a little bit about exactly how the Disintegrate works. They kind of like override or work together. I don't know if you have just Disintegrate by itself, it'll instant mine. It might. It's a possibility. I haven't tested that yet. We'll have to test that out another time. Anyway, are there any other changes that have gone on here around the base? I've got rid of some of these Essentia tubes to see if that was the source of the lag that's kind of steadily getting worse here in the base, and that doesn't seem to have affected the frame rate too much. I did mess around with my Optifine settings as well. Any other changes? I'm not really... I think I've done a little bit of stuff. I just can't remember what it is. I think... yeah, pretty much, that's pretty much all the work that I've done here off camera. I guess we'll just go ahead and charge that up a little bit, and then we'll get onwards to the stuff that we're doing today. You might have already noticed we've got a bunch of seeds right here, as well as these shards. Now, so, yeah, today we're going to be doing some stuff. I've forgotten even what these things are called. How good's this? What are they called? Come in here to the Thaumic Tinkerer's tab. Over here, these things, the Infused crops. Sorry. So these things are basically, they're kind of related to mana beans in that there's 6, you start off with the 6 sort of different breeds and you can infuse these, and that's what we're about to do right now. And yeah, then you've got these seeds that are sort of infused with air and the 6 primals basically. So and then you can breed them together to create the other different aspects, and there's a lot more complicated stuff around it. It's all documented here in the Thaumanomicon. I already read it a couple of episodes ago, but you guys can go ahead and pause the video here if you want to go ahead and read all of this stuff in a little bit more detail. So we've got the imbued stuff here as well. I'm not too sure if I'm a fan of that because it does cost a little bit of Alrum, which is just a bit of a pain to get right now. At least until I get my mana bean farm going. And this actually costs a heap of metal as well. I'm actually going to need to take a break here, almost near the end of the episode to just gather up a little bit more metal. I made a huge heap of it. I made about 2.5 jars, but that's still not going to be enough. I'm still going to need about another half jar after that. So there we go. That's our first one. We've got the infused seeds of iron. So let's just quickly go ahead and follow rule number 1 of Thaumcraft. Who can tell me what that is? Scan. Let's put the Thaumanomicon away and go ahead and scan that up. Okay. It's got a decent amount of stuff in there. Bit of Wheatreus as well. I guess that's from the shards. And that's a little bit interesting. Cool stuff. So yeah, I'm probably just going to go ahead here off camera. Actually, is a good idea. Now that I've shown you one, I'll go ahead and do the rest of these. And we'll be right back once we've got a bunch of infused seeds. Welcome back. We've crafted up the 6 seeds here. And by the way, when you go ahead and scan them, you scan one, you scan them all. So there's actually a little bit of inconsistency because the soul aspects, you don't scan, if you scan one, you don't scan them all. But with these, if you scan one, you scan them all. So, okay, kind of mixed messages going on there. So, anyway, these infused seeds, I don't quite know exactly what's going to happen here. Actually, what I should do is get out my Hoe of Growth, which I upgraded to Repair 2 as well. Let's go ahead and bonk that down. I'm wondering, oh hello, so that has a 1 iron aspect in there, okay. I wonder if the Hoe of Growth will work on these. No! Dang it, I thought it would. I'm right clicking. Ain't doing nothing. I think we need to go ahead and get ourselves some water. Okay, what about bone meal? Let's go and check the storage area for bone meal. Whoop. Jumping and hitting the place. I've still got to get used to this whole ascent boost thing. It might be a little bit too overpowered for me. I may even remove it from my armor entirely, which I can do now because of the Spellbinder's cloth. Anyway, bone meal. Where's my bone meal? I've got a little bit left in this chest-a-roo. I guess there's one more over here. Put an infinite spring down by my melon area, which I almost never harvest, because I don't need melons all that much. I only use the melons for Sarnol, basically. Let's see if this works. No, this doesn't work either, so you basically have to wait for that to grow. Great. Okay, so that is gonna have to grow there. Now, how close can I put stuff to here without them affecting each other? Because I actually, at least for the beginning here, what I want to do is I want to get up a decent crop instead of having to spend 32 maciza metal every time. What I'm hoping happens is that when you harvest this up, it'll actually make, what am I trying to say? It'll make seeds, right? So we want to get a decent backlog, just like I want to do with the mana beans over there. So let's get that going over in these spots. Like so. Put some more water down just to... Well, I guess actually that should be able to hydrate everything around it, shouldn't it? Yeah. Let's do this smartly. So that should hydrate these three. So we'll get these three being hydrated by one right here. Come out of there. So that's the bad thing about this guy. It doesn't really work. I haven't actually tried if the telekinesis focus will work on items in there. Let's just quickly try that. You know what? Whatever. Just break in the episode. The telekinesis focus is that dude. So, can I pull that out? Yeah, kind of sliding out a little bit. So that does sort of work. Now let's actually try that again with pressing shift as well. So you've got to bonk that out and... It works straight away, so, okay, that's interesting to note. Works a lot better than the axe of the stream there, doesn't it? Anyway, so that's those guys going. Let's get these down, so we'll put the... I guess I should have put the ardor over here, shouldn't I? Yeah, maybe. Let's go ahead and hoe these up. That should be okay. And put the aqua down. Yeah, the reason that I'm doing this in a little bit more detail like this is because we actually had a specific request from the people in the comment section that apparently the LPs for this this mod, Thaumic Tinkerer, man, my brain is all frazzle-dazzled today. Thaumic Tinkerer, apparently, the people who have LP'd this haven't apparently done a particularly good job of showcasing the infused crops, so yeah, we're just going to kind of show it sort of pretty much the same as the mana beans there, just a bit of a slower pace, just going to show the breeding program, so I guess this is really stage 1 of our breeding program, and I think we've actually got a little bit of time left here at the end of the episode. Is there anything that we can do really quickly? I think there is actually. Let's see, let's head upwards. It's at the middle of the night at the moment, but that shouldn't bother us too much. You guys in the comment section have also been telling us about how spawners, now the wither, right? Last episode, fiasco with the wither, he basically escaped his cage and we had to kill him manually, sort of, you know, a generic fight, and which just ended up happening with me going in the air and me going over my strength with a bucket of milk, so the strength didn't work, and it was awful. But you guys have said that you can actually obtain wither skulls from skeleton spawners that have been placed in the nether by this focus right here, the displacement focus. This spawner on here at the moment is actually a blaze spawner. Where can I stick that for safekeeping? Right there, sure, why not? Yeah, so we're actually just going to head out. I think it's actually the closest skeleton spawner that I know of is probably going to be over in the desert. So let's just quickly on camera here head over to the desert. So yeah, you guys said that the wither skeletons will spawn out of a skeleton spawner if the spawner is placed in the nether, which says to me that the way that the vanilla spawning for wither skeletons work is basically it'll plonk down a bunch of... what's that? Oh, it's a horse. It'll plonk down it'll say spawn skeletons there, and it'll spawn them, and then there's some sort of percentage chance after that if whether or not they're going to be skeletronians. Anyway, we're just trying to load the world here. I actually changed it to fast rendering mode, so I think it should actually be working a little bit faster. On you, yeah, like ages ago now, you guys were also saying to look out for the Crimson Cult. The Crimson Cult apparently has a book, and I've actually gone out... Oh, that's a zombie spawner. I know that there's a skeleton spawner around here somewhere. I thought there was anyway. Maybe there isn't. Well, that's a zombie spawner right there. I think there's actually another one over here somewhere, unless this is the skeleton spawner and I've got muddled up. Let's just quickly see. Yeah, here we go. This is another spawner over here. Is this the skeleton one, or what? It looks like a skeleton spawner to me. And it looks like I haven't actually been here, so is there any loot? I did clean out the loot. Okay. Didn't get the mossy cobble. I think we can make mossy cobble now. I should be actually fly a little bit faster with this. So yeah, if we get a bunch of these skeleton spawners, I actually only know of 2 skeleton spawners in this entire map, actually. The one that I have right now, and then there's one over by the Wisp dungeon thing that we raided. What episode was it? I'm just trying to remember the name of the episode. Something to do with an arcane boar. Something and boars, for those who want to see me raiding one of those dungeons that has these zombie and skeleton spawners in them. They're an add-on. Thaumcraft adds them as those, you know, things that do stuff to the world. Man, my brain is going all over the place today. I'm so sorry. My videos recently haven't been all that great. I've noticed that the quality is going down a little bit. I think it's because I'm trying to do them daily. So hopefully making the videos daily and this sort of thing happening to my brain's only it's temporary, and we will I'll get better at making them daily. And just while we're on the topic, crap, that gave me a fright. Just while we're on the topic of videos, I just want to quickly ask you guys, if you're still watching this video at the moment, you are the kind of people that I want to be talking to right now. I'm just wondering if I should start a new series of Minecraft. I'm thinking of doing Agrarian Skies 2. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you want to see some Agrarian Skies 2 out of me, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. That'd be greatly appreciated. But we've got this guy here now. Where am I going to stick it down? Probably just, you know, somewhere right here is a fairly good spot. Okay, oh my goodness. Well, they're not wrong. Let's just get our chain lightnings. And, did any of them drop a wither skeleton skull? That would be a great way to end the episode. Doesn't look like it. Well, what's gonna happen? Man! Are they all wither skulls? Wither skeletons? I think they are. If that's the case, then that's fantastic. So, that's a faster way to do stuff. But yeah, obviously I want to get more spawners. I only know of the one other one, but maybe I'll find another spawner around, who knows. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode of Thaumcraft 4 Addons. A little bit all over the place, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes it's just going to be a little bit like that when we don't have enough content to fill the episode. I was hoping to be able to do a little bit more with these things by using the Lamp of Growth on them. It doesn't even look like they've grown an inch since we last left them. Well, we're going to have to come back next time once these guys have grown up. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Thank you guys very much for watching. Kia kaha. And I'll see you in the next episode.